So it turns out that when you put water into the machine today, it just comes straight out of the bottom. So I wonder if it's a pipe that's gone. Well, let's take a look inside and see what we can find. So obviously the first port of call, drop that down and undo this screw here. And then pull this all to the right and it pops off. It's got clips in behind here. That's fine. You can get at the screws that hold the front on, which are under here. There's one there. And one under here as well. They're a T20, I think. Ah, so it's that one then. That seems to have released it. Right, before I do that, I need to get this rubber off. Yeah. Whilst you might not be able to see that there's a metal band in there, there is, and at some point there'll be a spring holding the two sections together. Now on mine, the spring holding it together is here. You can just see it protruding here. Some of the other videos just show it at the top of the drum, but mine was hiding right around the side there, and it's a bit tricky to get out. But you've just got to prise this out over the lip. That's all. So with your favourite lip prizing tools in your hand, let's have a go. So that's pulling the spring out. And if you were planning to reuse the door seal, you would probably want to be very careful. That's it, off. As simple as that. And I suspect what's going to happen now when I lift this off is the front's going to come and hit me. Yeah, so you've got to push the edge of it away and lift it over this lip here. Oh, there we go. Now over here, this down here is the door switch. So don't do what I've just done, which is to drop it off and end up pulling the wires tight. In hindsight, it would have been better to have taken the rubber off first before I took the screw out from up here, and then shut the door again so that the weight wasn't going to swing round and catch me unawares. It's okay now. This is okay now because I've got it resting on the floor, so that's fine. Well, I've got a clear view, and there doesn't seem to be any water around the hoses down here, or the pump. I thought perhaps the pressure switch line, which attaches down here, goes up the side to the pressure switch up here. I thought perhaps that had come off maybe, or split, but I can't see anything wrong. What I can see wrong is this appears to go round, and well, I'm no expert, but I don't think it should. So I think I'm going to have to take these weights off, or this weight, the one, is it one weight? Yeah, one weight. There's some Torx heads there. So let's take those off and see what we can find by taking this off. Well, I've released them a little bit just to get some of the tension off. These appear to expand some plastic fittings, which make this, there's a steel band in here, which is holding the weight in place. So there are 3 of these to release a bit, and then I think the tension will come off, and then the weight will probably fall out. Yes, this steel band is now loose. And the weight has slid forward. Of course, it's underneath this bar at the moment. It's not too heavy. Right. Oh. The front fell off.
Well, the front's not supposed to fall off for a start.
I think I need to tow it outside the environment. Yeah. The front fell off. Well, what we can see in here now is we're in a hard water area, and the detergents, the calcium and the conditioners have all come together to form a grinding paste. And the vibration, presumably of the drum, before I fixed the shock absorbers, was probably causing the inner to flex. Well, no, it's not much. The bearings are still amazing. We were trying to work out how old this was, and we reckon it's could be 15 years old. But all of that detritus that has collected has actually shredded the plastic. That's what it's done. So we had been using, latterly, we had been using soda crystals, to try to reduce the effect of the hard water. And you can reduce the amount of detergent you use as well, apparently. But I suspect the damage was already done. This is shredded drum. That's what that is. Oh, incidentally, if you had to take the rubber off because you needed to, there's a spring in the bit that attaches to the tub, and it's got a couple of hooks there. But again, you have to prise this spring. There are videos of people doing that. But in my case, I didn't need to do that because, well, the front fell off. Still, I reckon if I get some gaffer tape and some 2-part epoxy, I reckon might be able to... Ow! Ow! Stop it! Look! Ow! No, I reckon I could probably, I could mask this off and probably get some 2-part... Ow! Oh, all right, I'll get another washing machine. Yeah. Okay. All right? Yep, I'll get another washing machine. Okay, well, I'm sorry, old friend. But you're going to have to go. Have you ever thought of organ donation?